If you're a member of Simply Be Found, any of our membership levels will tell you exactly the checklist you need to follow.
Right.
Actually, I might make a blog out of that now that I say that.
I think that'd be a great thing to do because I think whoever you use, you need to make sure all the bases are covered, and make sure your I's are dotted, your T's are crossed, because it will make a difference if you have anything that's out of whack, and it's not exactly where it should be because the algorithms aren't necessarily forgiving when if you're doing anything wrong, and that's
It,
a big point.
they're not. And the big thing is, I've seen a lot of things in my 30 years of doing web design, or my 30 plus years. Man, I feel old.
Yeah, you
But
get there, buddy. Getting older by the second, buddy.
I'm older than when I first started this 31 minutes ago. But it's so are you. You're aging quick too.
I know.
Um,
My runway is getting shorter though. Yours is everybody's is, but holy
well,
cow!
you never
Anyway,
know. I might have a shorter runway than you.
right? I know.
But I mean, it's one of those things. I've seen a lot of stuff in 30 years. I've seen people lose control over their domain. I've seen people, not be able to access their website, and to where they didn't realize that if they did something, it ended up hurting them. And that's probably one of the big things that why we have these huddles and why we kind of talk at things at random like this is because we want to share the knowledge with different business owners of all the aspects you could do. Now, some of our podcasts, like this one right here, or our huddle, I guess I should say more than a podcast, some of it ends up being to where it's a little more random. We bounced all over the place, but we hope that you're going to be able to bring a lot of knowledge from what we're talking about because there's some key points there. How you work with your data, how you go through and how you should be structuring your website, how you should, have those ownership pieces. I think these are big pieces for business owners to be able to make sure they're following.
I I agree with you, and since we're not scripted, we kind of just start one direction and see where it goes. So
Half the time
hopefully
we don't even
everybody
know where we're
follows
going
us
to go.
because we may not be in a linear progression. So I think, but hopefully everybody gets something out of these huddles that we do. So.
I hope so.